The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kenn State Owls. As we'll see a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Kenn State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the USF Bulls offense will get the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover. But you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
So Kenn State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Kenn State coming out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This Kenn State offense is on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Makes the grab. It's nice. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Motion from the back. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Kenn St. has a chance now on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Here we go. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
9, South Florida, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. Let's talk for a second here about USF. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives him a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch right at the 50. Quick step and go. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kenn St. offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires on the move.
What are you doing?
They dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. A long way to go on 4th and goal. He wants to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll return it from the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, we're about to see this Kenn State offense go back to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Might be changing the route. We've reached the break. It's Kenn State on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Sends it back in motion. From the gun. Rushes on him. Oh, what a cut. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kenn State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. First play of the drive wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Boone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And the returner is stopped. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kenn State offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Knight. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Kenn State has a chance now on 1st and into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kenn State does. Touchdown Owls. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Bring in the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here's a heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Buys a little extra time. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch around the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, we're about to see this Kenn State offense go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They'll run play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now.
What are you guys doing?
The football and took the yards that were there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now the play fake. Slings it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Wants to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. That's caught. It's McNeil. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boone. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Thanks to grab.
Really?
And White crossed the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And this is a really important series of plays. A chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
Come on.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going for it all. And that pass will be jarred.
What is going on?
Down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use... Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Knight. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Kenn State coming out with another 1st down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Running to Green. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. And the Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kenn St offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll open the second half with a run. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs.
Open field on the right. Touchdown, Kenn State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. It's McNeil. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden,
and the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kenn St State offense go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a
catch
hit
the
like
ball,
that, you might
man.
as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on it.
Open space in the middle. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kenn St State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Got him in the open. And he'll run into the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kenn St State does. Touchdown, Owls. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Final play of the quarter coming. To the air on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Gets it out quickly. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kenn St State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That's caught. It's Knight. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. handoff. Keep working on that clock. And the ball's free in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. It's complete. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way.
Hey, how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Abraham. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead. But they might.
Oh, no.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
Oh, no.
Knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Bulls buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Oh, they're after him. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out.